If you grew up in the 90s, cartoons were all about very muscular, homoerotic, patriarch heroes. He-Man was the most classical and most powerful, but there was also this kind of a ripoff called Thundercats, featuring a hero who looked suspiciously like He-Man, who also happened to have a lot of colleagues who helped him along the way. Cartoons were all about selling toys, and so when cartoons were made, they were made with accessories that they could sell to young boys. The Thunder Tank was just that. Very little of the Thunder Tank was ever actually used in the show. However, there were tons and tons and tons of Thunder Tank models that would appear on the show. Every single Thunder Tank, however, had a very clever design in which a cat face would appear on the front, with some paws, and then some auxiliary weaponry on the back. With this build, I was trying to adapt a really intricate and complicated tank into something more manageable. Because of this, I didn't focus on accuracy as much as I did on the general shape and feel. There are so many Thunder Tank models out there, I went with the one that I remember from my childhood. To start off, I built the base, which has a lightning rod type shape up front connected to a solid base. This is also one of these first vehicles that I've made that has a retarded number of tires. The front 4 tires are very, very small, so I had to find very tiny ones. And then your rear 6 tires are actually quite large. Some models of the Thunder Tank have tracks on them, and some have wheels. I went with wheels because that's really all the tools I had available at the time. Next up, you have to build that general shape and smoothness. Very important for these will be the triangles, the tetras, and the, I don't know, you call them the blocks with one little tetra piece missing from them. These are all very important in getting that nice rounded shape and feel of a tiger cat. I start off by building the arms, which are quite simply just going to be triangles, mingled in with a few blocks, and ending with some triangles. You need to get that great shape so you feel like there's claws actually coming at you. Next up, I went for the headpiece. Once again, try and get a nice little rounded bump here, but this has to be a lot taller because it has to really appear to be a head. Making it taller will also help you in battle because you can also place a gun on top of it and more or less get away with it. The back side of it is actually quite easy. Generally speaking, you're going to have 1 or 2 really, really big guns, and there's really 2 loadouts you can do with the Battle Cats. One involved having 2 large guns on the left and right with a small thing in the middle and some things on the side, and the other one was with 1 giant gun in the middle. I went with the 1 giant gun. In the end, it will hurt me in terms of loadout, but it feels more like the Thundercat that I remember, the Thunder Tank. Finishing touches were done, and now it's ready for battle. So I'm at the bottom of tier 4 in terms of my build, so that's kind of problematic. I have most of the weapons and armor that I need installed. They didn't install in the best ways, and will not make for a very epic looking vehicle. I have great diagonal protection, not really in any particular direction, but yeah, not the smoothest looking thing ever. But I am a battle cat. I can't even remember the theme song for that cartoon. What was it? Anyway. Actually, I don't even really remember watching the Battle Cats, to be totally honest. I do remember the toys, because they were freaking everywhere. And I'm pretty sure that toys were more popular than the actual TV show was. Because toys were like freaking badass. Like, the dude was like the biggest possible knockoff of He-Man. He was like He-Man in cat form, pretty much. Like, it was borderline of ridiculousness. So yeah, I'm doing a big mistake here. Don't do this to me. Oh god, I survived somehow. And nobody spotted me. The fool, he did not spot me. Oh god, I'm worse than spot. I don't have a radar jammer, so like everybody sees me. Everybody knows. Oh no. It really does suck not having a radar jammer of any time soon. Oh my god, the damage. I have a bat cannon, by the way, which does way more damage than my front cannons. This is a rather unfortunate design, and I have one tire left. And a tier 1 gun that will do no damage at all to these guys. Yowza! Well, that was something.